Peace, y'all. Jonny Fastlane here. So, West Coast legend Daz Dillinger gets indicted on 2 felony counts of marijuana possession and faces up to 25 years in prison. Let's talk hip-hop. Back in September 2018, Daz Dillinger was in his crib. He was chilling. He was on live, and he, did a post saying, wake and bake. And notoriously, he's always talking about Kanye West, always talking about Trump. And then shortly after that, about 14 hours after he put up a post talking about Trump and Kanye West, he ends up getting arrested. The police come to his house. He's from Cali, but he has a house in Georgia too. And they arrested him. They said they had a warrant. They found 117 grams of marijuana on him. They found some of those liquid cartridges on him, the oils, the marijuana oils. And then they found some lean too, that was labeled like cannabis lean. And so they took him in. At that time, he had 13 charges for the marijuana. And he ended up posting bail, like $15,000 bail. And he got out shortly after that, maybe like 12 hours after he got arrested. But today was his court date. And he was indicted on 2 of those 13 felony charges. The other charges were dropped. But those 2 charges, he's still looking at facing up to 25 years in prison. Now, this is Georgia. It's not California. It's not New York. It's not Colorado. It's not Washington State, where they're going to be a little lenient with you if you have marijuana, especially if it looks like it's for personal use, which it probably was. But Georgia, they have no tolerance for it. And it looks like they want to throw the book at Daz. Now, for those who don't know, or maybe too young to know, Daz Dillinger is a legendary West Coast artist. He's part of a group. The name of the group is called the Dog Pound. It's him and Corrupt that are in the group, Dog Pound. And they were signed to Snoop Dogg. They basically Snoop Dogg's little homies. But, Daz ain't no little homie anymore. Him and Snoop, they've been working together for the last 20 years. He's a producer. He's also a rapper. He produced a lot of stuff on Dr. Dre's The Chronic as well, and Snoop's Doggy Style. Now, over the years, Daz has become a huge advocate for legalizing marijuana in the country. And also, he owns a marijuana business back in California. And all that's cool because in Cali, it's legal. But in Georgia, on the other hand, it is highly illegal still. Nobody's trying to hear that. And even if you get caught with a little dime bag, you're getting arrested. But this is the only thing they found on Daz. They didn't find any guns. They didn't find any cocaine. They didn't find any other kind of drugs. And, we all know that Daz is a pothead. So, of course, he got all that. And it is all for personal use. Hopefully, he has a good lawyer. But this has come in a couple of months after Daz was making fun of Suge Knight for getting locked up for 28 years. Now, I would never wish prison on anybody at all. Daz and Suge Knight, they had their little issues because Daz was signed to Death Row Records. And according to him, Suge didn't pay a lot of the royalties and a lot of publishing for different things, when people used to sample, old Dog Pound records and sample old Daz Dillinger records. Daz believes that, Suge was getting paid, but he wasn't getting the money from Suge once Suge got the money from whoever was sampling their stuff. So Daz really didn't have any love for Suge. And as you could see, he was happy and celebrating the fact that Suge was getting locked up. Karma's a bitch, man. I hope that Daz actually gets out and beats this case. But karma is a bitch. Karma is also real cool. So if you put good karma out there, karma will bring good karma back to you. But if you put bad karma out there, it's going to come back to you. He's talking about how, Suge is already 53 years old, and then you get 28 years. So this is how the story ends. But Daz, my man, you 45. So if you get 25 years, it ends, pretty bad for you too. And we don't want to see that. So, prayers go up for Daz, and I hope you beat that case. But this is crazy, man, because it seems like it's a war on hip hop. But I guess more than that, it will be like, yo, whatever you doing, do not post it up, right? Don't post it. If you're doing something illegal, do not post it. Don't post yourself smoking weed. Don't post yourself with guns. Don't post yourself, don't post it. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you have to show it off to everybody else? Just keep it on the low. You know what I'm saying? And then the feds won't come after you. The cops won't come after you. Y'all remember the same thing happened with Busy Bone a couple of weeks ago. He was all on Instagram with that Elmer Fudd gun, and then he gets arrested like 2 hours later. You just can't be doing that. And I guess, we're going to have to learn. This social media thing is a learning curve, but you would think by this time people would know. I guess they just don't. So let me know what y'all think. Do y'all care about Daz? Are y'all hoping that he beats the case? Let me know in the comments down below. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Y'all know what to do. Peace.